Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys an update on my postpartum journey. I am currently 10 weeks postpartum and I figured it was time for a little update. I never really shared how postpartum was or how everything went. I haven't shared any really details with you guys, so I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to share my postpartum experience with everyone. So I had her on January the 5th. She is almost 11 weeks old, so that means I'm almost 11 weeks postpartum. And let's start off with, how was I after birth? So I couldn't eat for a long time, so the most thing that I wanted was a meal, and someone brought us Burger King. Thank you, you know who you are, who brought us Burger King. It was right across the street from the hospital, so the first thing I got was Burger King, and she was in the little nursery because she had not really breathing problems, but she was born so fast, like I pushed her out so fast that it caused like a little breathing problem to where she kind of she could breathe on her own, but she kind of forgot. So she had like 1 hour of CPAP in the nursery, and then, she got to come back to me. So, bleeding wise, let's talk about that. So I bled like 3 to 4 weeks after I had her. You could bleed, I think, up to 8 weeks, or you can just like have your period, I guess. I am breastfeeding, so I have not had my first period after having a baby yet. Sometimes breastfeeding delays that, and some women can go like, even up to a year without having a period whenever they're breastfeeding. And so, she's almost 3 months old, and I still haven't had a period. And I honestly don't know when I could expect it or when it could come. I have no idea. Um, I hope it doesn't come anytime soon because that is one thing I do not miss. I've heard that your cramps could be really bad whenever, you're having your first period after having a baby. So I'm not ready for that, but it's got to come at one point. Okay, next thing, let's talk. What do I look like? Like, what does my stomach look like after, carrying a baby for 37 weeks and 4 days? What does it look like? So, I'm currently holding her, so it's kind of might be hard to show you guys, but I did not get any stretch marks, but I did get the linea nigra, which means, the line that goes like from above your belly button and then down to your like waistline. So I still do have that. So let's see. This is my stomach right now. I still have the line. You can still kind of see it. So, you can tell I had a baby, but you kind of can't tell. I still have knots from where I was taking the shots. And one thing that I'm most insecure about is this right here. Just a lot of excess skin, like you can pinch it. Skin is still very stretchy and stuff like that. So, got a bunch of excess skin. But this is my stomach. 10 weeks postpartum, 10 weeks after having a 6-pound baby. Okay. So, there's that. Not that any of you wanted to even see that. But I am not really pleased with what my stomach looks like, but I'm also not doing anything to make that stomach go away. So, I can't really complain. I'm not working out. I'm not going to the gym. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I sit at home and take care of her. My breastfeeding journey is doing really good. I don't have an oversupply. I don't have an undersupply. I make right at like enough for her. Sometimes, if I think that I don't have enough, I will mix it with formula. I'm not against formula at all. I am not against, anything that feeds your baby. I mean, fed is best, but I do prefer feeding her breast milk. She nurses most of the time, but here recently, I have wanted to start doing a routine to where I pump and feed it to her, so I know she's getting enough every um like 3 or 4 hours. She's not having any problems gaining weight. She weighed 9 pounds and 6 ounces at her 2 month checkup, so I'm sure she at least weighs 10 pounds now. And I really like, being able to nurse her, but it's so hard whenever you're out in public and you're a first time mom and you're not really comfortable with just, whipping it out and just feeding her right there in front of everyone. Now, I have done it in public once. We were at a steakhouse and I had a blanket with me, thank goodness, and I was able to do it right there, but that's because she would not stop crying. So, I mean, I kind of had no other choice, but I mean, it was very uncomfortable. I wouldn't want to do it again, but I mean, it's kind of like if you gotta do it, I mean, do it. So, I mean, I had to do it. Um, let's let me think. Other postpartum stuff. Do I have postpartum depression? Um, no, I wouldn't say that I do. I have my moments to where I get frustrated, but I think that's every new mom. I think every new mom gets frustrated, every once in a while. I'm on anxiety medication, so that helps me out a whole lot. I think that if I did have postpartum depression, that the medicine that I'm already on would be helping that. So I think that if I wasn't on medication, that I would probably definitely have that because I was depressed before I got on medication. So if you are having postpartum depression, definitely get checked out by a doctor because that can be very serious. And most of the time, it does not resolve on its own. So make sure you get that checked out if you do have it, and never be ashamed of having it because most moms go through it. I mean, you just had a baby, and most of the time, you feel alone and stuff like that. So if anyone ever needs someone to talk to about that, I mean, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm always awake most of the time because, newborn baby. um, Other than that, I think my postpartum journey is going well. I cannot be on birth control because of my blood clotting disorder and being on blood thinner. So, I mean, I have to be very, very careful about, I have to be very careful about that. But other than that, like, I'm okay. And I do not want to have a baby anytime soon. Lord, help me not to get pregnant anytime soon. And it's not the shots that I had to take every day that is wanting to make me not want to have a baby anytime soon. It's just like having a baby is not easy. It's like the whole birth experience that traumatized for me. Like I posted my birth story and I'm sure I left out a whole lot of details, but I was so tired because I was in pain from, having a membrane sweep and being on Pitocin and being on Cervidil, and I was just so crampy and I was so tired. Whenever I was pushing her out, they just had to keep waking me up because I was so tired. And I was in so much pain. Being in so much pain also makes you very tired because it's literally exhausting because your body is changing so much to do such a big thing. And so, uh, I was very tired and I don't want to do that again for a long time. Everyone says after, it's over with, you're like, you want a new baby, like right then and there. And I'm like, nope, I'm fine with her. She keeps me plenty busy and I think we're a good team. We work together on things. And she's a good little baby. Currently, she's sleeping. And I know if I put her down, then she might start screaming, and we don't want to hear that. So, I think that concludes my little postpartum update. I know for sure that I'm leaving probably a ton of things out. But I guess that's what I get whenever I don't plan out a video and I just push the record button. Oops. I had to post a video because I'm trying to post more consistent content, and it's not easy whenever you have a baby. So make sure you guys tell me in the comments below what you'd like to see next for me. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment them down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because over half of the people who watch this video are not subscribed, and pushing that little button would help me out so much and would just make me so, so happy. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram name in the description below. It has my Instagram name. You can follow me. I post on there somewhat frequently. I haven't really been posting on my story that much because not many people view it, so I just pretty much give up on it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my little update with you guys.